Hello everybody, welcome back to Pixie Woo. Today I'm going to do Blake Lively for you. Now, I don't know why it's taken us so long to do her because she's absolutely gorgeous and her makeup's always beautiful. I was looking at pictures of her and I can't work out what it is that makes her so just beautiful. She's got gorgeous hair, gorgeous skin tone, gorgeous face, gorgeous figure. It's the whole thing all together is just beautiful. So I'm going to do a tutorial of her today and it's going to be kind of goldy Christmassy tones. Hope you enjoy. Okay, to start off with, I've got Bobbi Brown Luminous Moisturising Foundation. This one is in Warm Brown 3.5. It's actually a little bit dark for me. I've put a bit of colour on my skin because I want to warm it up a tiny bit so I'm a bit more like her and I can get away with the goldy tones. I'm going to use a Real Techniques buffing brush and just work that into the skin. So this is a light covering foundation. It's probably more suitable for someone that's quite confident with their skin. If you find that you get breakouts or you have imperfections that you want to cover, just swap it for a more coverage foundation. You don't have to use the same products in every step that we use. You can put your own little take on it, which is nice. I'm then going to take a little bit of MAC Mineralised Concealer and I'm going to just pop that on my cheeks. It just takes away my redness. I'm going to take that under my eyes as well. And then I'm using a Real Techniques Dome Shadow Brush just to buff that into the skin. You can see how that just takes my cheeks down a little bit. Now, I don't have completely perfect skin. I have the odd blemishes, especially I get them through my brow bone. I've got a couple here at the moment, so I'm going to use a MAC Studio Finish Concealer just over the blemishes. I'm going to use the same brush. This is NW25. And I'm just going to go through my brow bone, just in this central bit here, where I'm quite deep socketed. I'm then going to move on to the eyes, and I've got this Dior Christmas palette. This one's called Night Golds, and they're perfect colours for Blake, so I'm going to use them on the eyes. I'm going to start off with the MAC 217, and I'm going to start off with this kind of platinum gold colour and run that right the way over the lid. That's beautiful. It's very similar to MAC Patina, but Patina's not as gold. If that makes sense, not quite as gold. It's a little bit greyer. Absolutely beautiful colour. I'm also going to run that under the eyes using the same brush. Just look up and right underneath. I'm then going to take the lightest colour in there and just pop it through the brow bone using my same 217. Just going to lift the brow bone slightly. And the Real Gold that's here, that's going to, with the same brush, just go in this very corner of the eye. I'm then going to take a little bit of MAC Mulch Eyeshadow and I'm just going to wing the eyes out slightly with that, just to keep it gold, because the other colour that's in this palette is quite a dark black brown, which I will use, but I'm going to just wing it out slightly with a little bit of mulch first and pull upwards through. It's going out into a V slightly. Next I'm going to take a MAC 266 and this darkest brown here, I'm going to run that along the outer corner and along the lash line. It's just going to shape the eye slightly for us, pulling up a little tiny bit, but it's going to elongate the eye a tiny bit. Very subtle but effective. Just going to run that slightly along the lash line. Because I'm going to have some false lashes along there, so I like it to look a little bit more seamless. I'm going to go back in with my 217 and just soften that line that I've put on. I'm then going to take this glittery gold here and I'm just going to push that over the eyes. Just the middle part of the eye. So it adds a little bit of sparkle. I'm then going to take a Make Up For Ever eye pencil. This one is in 10L. I'm going to run that inside my eye. And that's just a slightly goldy brassy colour. I'm then going to take my MAC False Lashes mascara and pop plenty of that on. On the brows, I have got an Avon pencil, and this one is in the colour Blonde. I just brush my brows up slightly and then colour them in with that. I can't do my brows blonde like hers because you wouldn't see them, they'd have to go lighter. So I'm just going to colour them in slightly just to show my brow shape. I'm going to pull up at the front to make them a little more natural. This make is all about natural beauty. So I'm just going to keep building in the areas where I don't have too much natural brow. Right, I'm going to go back to the skin. I am going to use a little bit of Chanel Bronze Universal. And I have got a Real Techniques Expert brush. This is a cream bronzer, and I'm going to take it through the back of my cheeks. Ignore how much I've put on because I'm going to blend it. Just blend it through my hairline. So that I have a lovely healthy bronzing glow to my skin. I'm going to just take my foundation brush and run that just along my lower jaw so it makes that even more prominent. I'm then going to powder the skin to hold that all into place, and I've gone for Clinique Loose Powder, and this one is in 04 Glow because I want to have a natural glow. Going to push that over my skin. To take away the shine from the foundation. It's got a tiny little, from what I can see, it's got a tiny bit of glow in it. Like little tiny gold pigments. Which is absolutely beautiful actually. I'm then going to take a Ben Nye, this is a contour powder, and I'm just going to use that a tiny bit down the back of the cheek where I've lost my contour. from powdering a little bit. And I'm going to take that a tiny bit just through my socket, just to warm up in there. I'm then going to add a lip, and I've got MAC Honey Love lipstick. I'm going to pop that all over the lip. I'm not going to use a liner, I want to keep it natural. And then I'm going to go over the top of that with Anastasia lip gloss, and this one is in Sharona. I'm going to finish the makeup with some lashes. I have got Amazing Shine lashes. These ones are in number 43. Now these lashes fan out so they get slightly longer at the ends, which is why I've chosen them, so they go out a little bit that way. Pop them on, give them a little squeeze, but also not too far in here, so they shouldn't let your eyes water as much. So there you have the finished Blake Lively tutorial. I hope you've enjoyed that, guys. Have a lovely evening, whatever you get up to, and I'll see you again soon. Bye bye.